Knowledge Transfer Partnerships, or KTPs, are unique collaborations that drive innovation and create positive impact. Each KTP enables a forward-thinking business to partner with one of the UK's world-class knowledge bases. Together, they develop and deliver a strategic innovation project led by a talented graduate known as a KTP Associate. At least 50% of eligible KTP costs are funded by Innovate UK.
During my PhD, I was coming to my fourth year and trying to decide on where I wanted to go afterwards. I was quite sure that a postdoc wasn't what I was interested in, and I wanted something that would allow me to transfer my research skills into a more applied field. I actually had never heard of the KTP program before my PhD supervisor actually sent me the advert. The more I read about the Knowledge Transfer Partnership, the more I could see that that was really aligned with my goals.
Seeing an opportunity to work with the academic environment and also produce research outputs that will be applied in the industry was a real opportunity for me.
While I was completing my degree in Masters of Mechanical Engineering at Robert Gordon University, I conducted various different placements throughout summer periods working within different industries. I was always interested as to how my university learning and knowledge translated into real-life industry, and that was one of the main reasons why the KTP project really stood out for me. It was a chance to work within academia developing skills while also working within an industrial setting.
As a recent graduate of data science, I was looking for an opportunity in where I could gain valuable experience while I could make a direct impact into business. And I found a KTP program to be a perfect fit for this purpose.
I think the KTP provides a really good opportunity to keep one foot in the academy and in a research institution, but also being able to assess what industry is looking for.
As part of this KTP partnership, there are numerous budgets which are available to the associate. The first of these is a development budget which can be used on professional courses or the attendance of conferences and seminars throughout the lifetime of the project.
And through the KTP Development Fund, you can actually spend that time upskilling to be the person that industry needs, and you get to do a really cool project along the same time frame.
So I conducted 3 formal courses through the development budget itself, which was really exciting and gave me a lot of new skills and techniques. We also have a travel budget as part of the partnership, and that allowed me to work in various different countries, and it's also allowed me to look at attending conferences and seminars abroad.
I came from a purely molecular background. I'd never really touched a computer, I'd never done any data science at all, and through the KTP Development Fund I was able to learn 2 different coding languages, everything from how to develop web applications to writing scripts to automate my data analysis. It was a really incredible development opportunity, and it's really produced a stepwise change in my career path.
Being a KTP Associate has helped my career no end. Over a 2-year period of time, I could work closely with Motive, and it allowed the company to understand the advantages of technological enhancement and also the benefits that this could bring, and that resulted in my current role of R&D lead being created specifically based on the outputs of the KTP project.
I was really glad at the sort of end of my KTP that IGS decided to keep me on. I'm now a senior scientist here at IGS, and I'm looking at ways of productizing the outputs from the research team. I also am building data capabilities, and in addition to that, I'm also looking at implementing a quality management system.
Elliott very much grew with the company, and that was a real benefit to us because they became the source of information for all things food safety as new members of the team joined.
I'd like to think that Lewis has been transformed literally during the last 18 months.
I had the opportunity to go offshore to actually go and carry out an inspection. So this was a really insightful experience, not only professional but also personal, to actually go and see for myself how is working a platform in the middle of the North Sea. I think that's an experience that, yeah, maybe it's not. I was not expecting.
Lewis is enrolled now as an EMBRIS student, that's Master by Research. He has one paper accepted to appear in an international conference and hopefully another article before the end of the year. I'm really impressed about the amount of technical knowledge and ability he developed and successfully applied within the company, but also his confidence as an independent researcher, as well as, his soft skills, his way of presenting, communicating with different audience. It's quite impressive, So I think this KTP was certainly transformative for Lewis.
We recruited Dr. Ranjit Kumar, and he came with a strong background in optics. And what was really good is that he spent the time at the company and therefore got training in how a small business in medical devices works. So he's brought in his scientific expertise, but we also hope we trained him for future industry work as well, which is one of the key goals for KTP Associates.
I would absolutely recommend the KTP program. You don't get to have too many jobs in where you have that many support from many parties. From academia perspective, you have the support to actually validating that what you are doing is accordingly with what is happening in the academia environment. You have the support of the KTP centers that it helps you more with your soft skills and how actually they care of your personal development, not only the professional but also you growing as a person. And you have the support of the company that of course is getting the inputs and trying you to understand the business and see how you can communicate this with actually the clients.
I was always told by my KTP advisor that it's basically 2 years to get you to really think about what you want to do in the future. Is it an industry job or is it a university job? I think it's given me skills of both working in an academic environment and an industrial sort of role. It's the best of both worlds.
Having that support from the North of Scotland KTP Centre was really good for developing the idea, for developing the project. Towards the wrap up, I think it wasn't just a case of, there's the project finished, it's completed. It was right, okay, let's see how many added benefits we can get out of this project. And that's been a real eye-opener as well.
As a result of the work that we completed throughout the KTP partnership, we were awarded an outstanding grade, which was an incredibly proud moment for not only me but for the wider team, both at Motive and at the university. As a result of the grade that we received and the work that we completed within the project, I was nominated for the Innovate UK Future Industry Leaders Award. I've also been nominated for the Scottish Innovator of the Future Awards.
I honestly recommend everyone I know who isn't 100% sold on academia to have a look at KTP. The KTP, I think, definitely acted as a bridge between my sort of academic career and my jump to industry. It was really good to spend a few years in that sort of relational role between the research institution and the business. That enabled me to upskill to make that transition, and I think it's really acted as a launch point to the success that I've now found. If you're interested in cross-discipline team working, if you are interested in how to translate research into application, and if you are interested in learning how to communicate complex ideas to technical and non-technical audiences, I would say the KTP is a really good shout.